Hello guys, this is Mr. Wolfie again, and this time we're on a map called Enclosed. Now Enclosed is a bit tougher than the last two maps to control because it has dynamic spawns, which really means that even if you spawn on red side at the beginning, you might spawn on blue side after you die once or twice or several times, and vice versa. The enemy could easily spawn behind you, so you can't really camp one particular side. You pretty much have to keep moving and or sit right on your spawn zone. It's a little tricky, but it's a good map, a very good map for Team DMRs. I've played it a few times in AR starts and I don't hate it. I mean, there's a few DMRs and it's not such a big map that the Magnum doesn't do what it's supposed to do, but it's much better for DMR starts. And as you'll see at the very beginning, I go for a shotgun because I haven't played this map but once or twice at this point, and I wasn't aware that the sniper was literally right above the shotgun on this platform. The one I just look at, that platform there, yeah. There's a sniper against the wall. It's kind of hard to see. I honestly think they could put something there that would make it show out a little better, but anyway. See, I spawn behind the guys because of the dynamic spawns and take this opportunity to get a few shots in. The box that guy was just sitting in the very center of it, there are two explosive barrels against the walls, but at the very center there is a grenade launcher with several shots in it, so that's another power weapon. So you got a shotgun and a sniper against the wall on each side, and a grenade launcher in top mid, and in bottom mid you have a rocket launcher. And I think all the weapons spawn are 3-minute spawns, except for the shotgun. I believe that's a 1.5-minute spawn. Don't quote me on that, I might be wrong. Anyway, see that guy kind of spawned behind me, so does his buddy. You gotta keep moving on this map. You can't just camp it out. We get a few, team shot situations. Not great gameplay this time again. I mean, it's just me playing some arena random, and I did okay, so I like to put those kind of things up because I'm a bit of a narcissist. I like seeing people say, "Hey, you did pretty good. Your DMR is great. You're amazing." I know I'm amazing. I don't need you to tell me that. Point is, I was wanting to show off the map because I really like these new maps that they put in. I like them so much better than the default maps that I really wish, that there was some sort of ranked playlist that only featured them. I wish they would throw a few classic maps in the mix as well, especially the Derelict remake. Well, here I pick up the grenade launcher and it's got 4 shots, I see. That doesn't sound like much, but it can get the job done. Especially on this map, it's a... I don't know if you would call it a close range map. I mean, it's got some definite long sight lines, but it's more of a vertical map than a horizontal map. There's 3 layers to fight on that, I don't really go to the bottom layer ever because, once again, I don't really know the map in this particular game, and I didn't know that the rockets were down in bottom mid. The only power weapons I knew about were the shotguns and the grenade launcher from a previous game. And I wasn't about to rush middle because rushing middle at the very beginning was dangerous. And that guy's hologram got that other guy killed, and that was awesome. I love the hologram. So I used up the grenade launcher without really doing much work with it. I'm ashamed because I fancy myself quite a good grenade launcher user, but I noticed that the sniper is over in the corner finally. I mean, and it actually took me by surprise, like, oh my god, there's a sniper there. No one's picked it up yet, so I decided to go get it myself. But notice that I don't blindly rush it because my team still needs help. There's no sense in, forsaking your team just to get a power weapon unless it's part of the strategy. You always want one team member to rush one power weapon at least at the beginning of these games. I mean, you go in random and no one ever really does what they should do. I really don't go for headshots much with the sniper because I'd rather get a body shot and get an assist or be able to clean up with another weapon than waste sniper ammo unnecessarily, which I waste ammo anyway, but I'll waste less if I go for a chest shot rather than a headshot, You know what I'm saying. I'm sure some of you do the same thing. And then some of you are stupid and go for headshots every single shot and miss half the time and waste all of your team's ammo, and you probably crouch around with a camo all the time thinking you're awesome, but you're not awesome. I kill you with turrets. I hate you. And here's a guy, he's gonna fly up with a jetpack and get destroyed because I hate jetpacks, and I actually took quite a bit of pleasure out of killing that guy. And I hate not having a secondary, so I'll go ahead and pick up that AR, even though it doesn't do me any good. I really hate jetpacks. That guy killed me because he, you know, had high ground on me. I mean, high ground is everything, really. Spam a little bit here. I don't like spamming the DMR, but since I knew some teammates were there to help shoot, I don't know where this grenade comes from, by the way. Since my teammates were there to help shoot, I decided that it was best to go for body shots and spam to try to break that guy's shields faster, and I actually got the kill out of it, so it was all good. I get the shotgun here, and I'll go ahead and tell you ahead of time, I don't really do anything with it. I don't see the point in not picking it up. I really like the shotgun, and it just feels like a good weapon to have on you. I'd rather have it than the AR. I don't like the AR. I know how to use it. I know we've had this discussion a million times before, but I know how to use it. I just don't like it because it doesn't really feel a purpose like it's meant to anymore. I mean, in Halo 1, it filled a great purpose. In Halo 3, it was at least usable. I mean, it wasn't a great weapon, and definitely wasn't what you wanted to use primarily, but it was a good weapon for, you know, you could counter just about anything with it at close range, which is what you're supposed to do, you know. But in Halo Reach, it doesn't really have much, you know, it's basically a just beyond melee range weapon that everything can beat, and I don't really see the point in it, honestly. Still try to use it to its, you know, optimal efficiency, but I've switched it out for literally anything, so. All you people that like the AR, I'm sorry, it's just, nothing can change the fact that it's not a very useful weapon. And I'm getting shot in the side here, so I skedaddle. And I do something stupid here because, you know, we're ahead by some, and I have a bad habit of going for epic kills over, you know, smart kills sometimes. And I thought, hey, I'll go rush this guy with a shotgun and buckshot him to death from like 30 feet away. It didn't work out for me so well. But don't worry, guys, I make up for it here in a minute with some good, helpful team shots. Out DMR this guy. I think a teammate helped me with one shot there, which meant everything. I mean, if you see somebody in a fight, man, just put a shot on the guy he's fighting. I don't care if you consider it stealing a kill or whatever. It's better that they don't die and your team gets a kill than, you know, your team dies because he's dumb and then the guy gets away and you don't get anything out of it. Yeah, I should try to go for a no-scope there, just if nothing else to waste that ammo so he wouldn't be able to use it. But I thought the grenade would be a little bit closer than it was, and it didn't work out for me so well. And we're going to wrap things up here. This guy jetpacks up and I help shoot him to death, and somebody gets another kill, so we're out. And that's enclosed. I hope you saw enough of the map to get a feel for it. It's a really good map, especially when you have good teamwork. Once again, don't forget about the snipers. They're on the sides there. And don't forget about the rockets. It's in bottom mid. And they're very important, especially if you have a guy that knows how to jetpack. Have a nice day.
I love you.